Yes, my people them. Yeah. Sure. Just fix. Just start with this little fool thing. Foolish thing, I said. Yes, I don't know. Like different things, I guess. Yes, my people. Love and respect. Can't see this thing here. Yeah, what's who's here? Can't see this. Can't see nothing. Oh, Babos. We can't see them. Bless my brother. Oh, anyway, my people. Yes, I can't see nothing but stuff. Hey, bless my Babos. I can't see what I want if that's what it is. I can't see nothing but stuff. Hey, you would have to forgive me, you know. The phone acting a certain way and the dimmy. I can't even see what. I think if it's Barbos, but yo, anyway, let me just get into it, Rasta. Um, pleasant night to my people. Then you know, I'm not gonna be making videos here anymore. Or actually, tomorrow is my last day. I'm gonna be coming here and taking care of these animals. I mean, this Yorkie King is a nice pet, nice dog. Conan is a nice cat, and the little time that I spend there with them, you know, it is okay. It was beautiful, you know. And like I said, I have not affiliated and associate myself with cat and dog for many over 30 years, you know, and it's been a long time. And in a little time from February until now, I've been coming here and getting to know these animals and taking care of them and, you know, cooking and feeding them and, you know, seeing that, you know, they're just like so smart and they talk in their own language and it's just for you to, you know, pay attention and connect with them. It's just one language, you know, and the cat talks and the Conan talks, King talks, even though we might say they're cat and dog, but in the way that if you love them or if you have love within you, you could able to identify that the communication and the signals and the way they act. But anyway, so I'm not gonna be coming here because it get hectic to the point where it's not what I know this person for 30 years and I don't like burning bridges with anybody. And sometimes, you know, uh, people take your niceness, your kindness for weakness. And sometimes people, after a while, they just figure that they know you like that. And, you know, I always say, be mindful. What you don't like for you, don't do to another. And I'll say that. But tonight's topic, what I really came here to talk about is not really. I just inform you all that you're not gonna be seeing no more videos in here anymore. I'm not gonna be actually coming here to do that. My time has expired, is limited, and that's it. It's expired. Sorry, expired. That's what I'll say. I don't want to do this anymore, and that's it. You know, yeah. It was never my thing anyway. I just did it because of love. I did it because I am, that type of person that I would when a person has done good for me, that even make put the icing on it. So I don't forget people good. But I think for the past 30 years, I think I've paid back my debt. So I've paid back my what you gonna say, whatever that person did for me at that time of need. I think throughout the 30 years that I have done that, paid back extra amount, in every aspect of helping that person. So sometimes you gotta let people be who they are. You can't change people. You can't force people to do what they're not or be who they're not. That alliance, that respect, that respect. People gotta know that this is a serious thing. That love, is powerful. It's a connection. When you meet good people, you try not to burn bridges with them. You try not to disrespect them. Yeah, so because of disrespect in the manner of doing things that you would not like to be done to you. If you could see that code right there, honor that code. Do unto others how you would like them to do unto you, then this place would be a better place. But anyway, I got something to say, and it's been humbugging me. So one of my friends, they sent me a video, and it's about like you say wildlife, and it's about like lions and the savannah and stuff like that. So I was watching that video, that little clip where he said, I saw this, and I've been seeing a lot of little things that is not to right. But again, I'm not here to judge, but the signs, if you have eyes, you'll see the signs. And to see the signs, if you have eyes to see the signs, you will see the signs. And if you are glorifying and living on that positive energy and that righteous energy, you will see the negativity from a distance. You'll be able to identify it. So, like I said, someone sent me a little clip of wildlife or nature, wildlife here, and I was watching this lion. These two lions was just walking, and at first I figured that lions, if they grow with their brothers or whatever, they can't be close, so they would brush up on each other as friends, and like they're rolling and they're friends, they're tight buddies. So I noticed this one lion, which is a male lion, was acting while I'm watching the video. This male lion is acting, the way he's acting, like he's treating the other one like the other one is a female. And I was watching it. I didn't want to jump in the conclusion. I was watching this. I said, oh, don't tell me that even the animals now is getting hit, or something's wrong here, because that don't look right. So I'm looking, and then after, they show you that male lion, he hump his brethren. He hump his brethren. I'm watching this, and I'm like, whoa. So what's going on here? Because at one time, you would never see that. But that was not it. Bro, as I'm watching, it was a very short clip on that particular, but the same two lion, it was a third one. So actually, they were three buddies. And they was under the trees where it's the shade, wilding out, crossing iron across iron, you know, measuring up cucumber size and you know, and these like the female lions now is watching them from a distance. All the female lions are watching these male lions under the shed acting up unspeakable or despicable. Yeah. And these female lions sit there and they watch these three male lions, bro. And they thought nobody saw them. They thought none of the lions and the female lions didn't see them. And as they approached, they came out from where they were, coming down. They came away like bust out and coming around the way the lioness is at. But the lioness been peep game a long time. Bro, these lions, the lioness, wait for them to come down to the side of the ramp and come play like, Big Daddy Lion, he's the middle. You never know. These females were clacking him. Let's see what went down. Bro, they break them up. The lioness don't play, bro. Broke them up, bro. Me never know I said these things right about no. It is so out of order down into the animal world. You start to see this behavior that I'm telling you, I've been around and I have never seen like two male dogs trying to get at it. I know male dog like a lot of female dog. So when you have a female dog, you're gonna see whole heap of male dog in your yard. Yeah. But it's like something is going on. Something not right. No man, something not right. Because why? That the human behavior actually is starting to affect. It's like the ecosystem. Our behavior that we are is starting to, because these animals are mimicking. Because like I said, but look what the lioness. When the lioness them saw what was going on as queen, where he look to the king man them, and know say the king man and the king man them. But when them see the behavior as the king of the beast, I go on with them lioness say, well, I go on. They say, no man, we can't make them come down here, sir. And come upload the rest of the cubs, them the milk. Bro, these lions beat the lights out of them. These lions don't even know what hit them. They were male, bro, 3 male. They didn't even know what hit them, bro. These females I've been watching nature for a while. I see female lions hunt buffaloes and stuff, but it's like these lions had some type of amped up, and that was not just, it was like, bro, we ain't even trying to put you in order. We're trying to destroy you. We ain't playing with you, no poor, and when the male lion felt the lioness pour, and how we dropping out the gully, and saw how she was coming, he got weak. Girl. So I am watching this now and said to myself, look at this, bro. Look at this. lioness ain't got no time for no salt puns. This lioness know their lioness, and they know their nature, and they know the king's man ability. So when they saw that, they was like, wait a minute. This lion isn't going for that, because they can afford that to be something that will becomes addictive. So these three guys here, they lose their horns, bro. Exile. If not exile, these lioness was gonna kill them. Watch another clip. Here goes this. I want to say he's a monkey. I think he's a gorilla or a chimpanzee. That has the gorilla. They got the chimpanzee. So one was with the gorilla, one was a chimpanzee. I'm watching two different times. The chimpanzee. And man, this chimpanzee was sitting there and looking at the people that was looking at him. And he was sitting there taking them in, watching them, and not beating them, bobbing his head like, watching them. And then all of a sudden, bro, man said, oh, y'all got me in a cage, y'all watching me, and y'all trying to think y'all funny? He just fling defecate on them, bro. And started laughing. I'm like, look at this. That's big disrespect, in a sense, because you watching him like behind the fence, and you thinking that he don't sense you watching him, and you have him in a cage, and you watching him every day, bringing people to see me making money off him. He said, you ain't worth nothing, not even my feces. Hold that. And I'm watching little clips with, I'm seeing that the destruction, the self-destruction, it's like it's fully addictive. And there's a lot of people that's like, they're crack cocaine, but it's a sinful act, differently from crack cocaine. It's just, you're gonna do all these bad drugs, but it's not drugs, it's sin. And the sin now is just moving to the animals. The animals are starting to act and do the same as the people. Gorilla bits his meat and hold his serpent and sticking it up, showing people. I see there's a lot coming out. A duck holds one of these little small dogs. Okay? Hold one of these little small dogs and bang him like he was the same agenda or species as him. So I'm looking at these things and I'm watching. The dog wants to sleep with the cat. And some of the dogs actually do sleep with the cat. Chicken, dog sleeping with chicken. Yeah. Cat sleeping with chicken, duck. And that becomes a fashion. A fashion, a disease, that this is becoming everybody videoing these things. You know, And I'm watching them saying, bro, sins upon the world, bro. In the sense of, I'm not saying having intercourse is a sin. Having intercourse is like bringing life. But volume, on the volume of the way it's happening and how it's unfolding, that a dog and a cat, a rabbit and a this, you see, you gotta look within the lines, bro, and see what are we evolving into? What is it that we are evolving into? Because if that is evolve, I don't call that evolve, bro. I call that dead vault. You're looking to die. Dead vault. Yeah, because this is crazy. I never see these things when I was a child. I always knew the male and the female was what do the swing. That's what you would see. You look over there, two birds. Look over there, a rooster and a hen. Look over there, a goose and a gander. Look over there, lovers. But now there's just something is not right. And they're acting, they're actors. Like it's right. And I say this because I just see when I look with my eyes, what I see is not what's right. Now, I'm not saying when I think, I'm not thinking. I just know. It's nothing to think about. I don't need to make an excuse. It's just not right. You could make it be. You could think it is. You could say, I like, but it's not. It's not. That's what you say, and you make it to be your reality. But the natural reality, the true source, the true essence, you have not seen that. Have not seen that. So to me, these are all the eye forsaken, flesh devouring, luscious wants and needs. It's causing a division. And it's just pure chaos. Because none of that don't make no sense. It does not. Are you going to tell me, if I take a river from over here, and this on my left, and I take a river, another river, on my right, and I merge them together, what would happen? Or what would you think I would get? Huh? But if I has a river, okay, and I have a dam, I have a well, that I could able to sustain on grace to fulfill the need to multiply and to spread more. Okay? So all I'm saying is simple. It's no need to try to be what you're not. It's no need to try to act like who you think that you're acting to be, and you are not. Because it's so natural to know this is an apple, and it's an apple all the way. It is an apple. It's an apple all the way. This is an apple. It's right here. It could have been green. But at the end of the day, it's an apple. Because when you do this, and you peel, okay? You peel, and you do this. See? It's an apple. That's what it is. And it doesn't matter how deep you go. It stays an apple. It stays an apple. Okay? No matter how deep you cut it, how many pieces, when you bite it, and if you know what that tastes bad, the eye could be shut. You know it's an apple. An apple is an apple. But if I come and I bring this here, might put the skin on it, or two, and then came in and I said to you, this is an apple. Okay? Right, you see? It's an apple. This. And either you could do two things. If you know what an apple is, you'll look at this and say, this is an apple. Huh? This is not an apple. You have a skin of an apple on this. You won't even waste your time to try to peel it to find out if it is or not. Because one time you observe, you know originality. So you're not wasting your time. Not wasting your time. So when I said this, no matter how deep you go, I am what I am. And if you cannot accept that, if you cannot accept that I am what I am from the beginning of the key substance of nature and the design and the decree of the Most High. Okay? If he wants apple to live in peace. If you cannot see that, to identify, or to know sincerely within your heart, soul, mind, and body, that's what you are. But when you are confused, lost, can be found, then you could easily be tricked by the entity you allow to take you up. Okay? And this is why I said, I am a man. When I look at me as a man, original man, I have to stay being an original man. I can't flip that around. People like to flip the script. Sometimes it's not good to flip the script. Stay original. Stay original. Confined within your true self, in your true ability. Do not be luscious eyes, narrow-minded, confused, okay? And you have your needs and wants. That is the time when you will forget. You are not able to know who you are supposed to represent and how should you stay firm. You're going to want to act like Susanna and say it's okay. So again, an apple is an apple, an orange is an orange. And if you want to turn an apple into an orange, then what would you get? An apple orange or an orange apple? An orange apple I have never seen. Orange apple, I have never seen. I have seen green, yellow. So an apple is an apple and an orange is an orange. You cannot make an orange apple nor an apple orange. Do not be like them 3 male lions that was under the shade and decide to indulge into showing each other who and how they could swing the sword. And there was no receiver. Correct. The woman, obviously, the female, obviously, will have to be that receiver to accept, to create. Okay? Reality. To create. Not sitting over here and procrastinating to say you forget your identity, lost in abomination and sin, and then you procrastinating that the same agenda as yourself inside of your confusion head mind, they could bear you a child. And your child could come very fast, could take a cat or a dog or dapper child and swear you had a child and you the mother. Around TikTok, YouTube, I am not disrespecting anybody. I have not called nobody no names. I am just saying if you're an apple, you're an apple. Or if you're an orange, you're an orange. Probably could be a banana. That's only if you just come from the banana foundation. Got that genes, banana genes in you. See your banana. You don't do like how the apple or the orange. I think I'm a banana when you're a grapefruit or a grape. Stop thinking what you're not. Represent yourself as original. But first, before you can represent you have to know your creator. So you can represent your creator because your creator is actually your capital. To allow you to know, don't boast about yourself. Like how the mighty man in the city talks about how much money they got and how much power they got. So because of that, there's always temptation, disobedience, and manpower with his mouth and his money. So do not boast thyself in mischief. Do not change your natural nature. A lot of people are next thing I see again, everybody want bleach. They want to be a brownie. How can I say they're British or half part white? You see, it's so easy. So easy to have people doing nonsense. It's so easy because it's like our people lack of knowledge, they do a lot of nonsense. But imagine you are a black person. Well, not black person. We don't want to say black person. Excuse me. We want to say that you is the original man or the original woman in this land, on this land. The original man with the copper skin. And for some apparent reason, I don't know if somebody told you to go to war with yourself. How could you despise yourself that much? That you hate yourself, that you look to change and destroy you. Remember, that's your temple. And you say you're cleaning, but you're not cleaning. you're actually chipping bricks out of the building. And as much chips you chip out, as much bricks you chip out from the building's foundation, you make your building weak. So you're using all this bleaching cream. So now you could be able to say that you're part white or part what, brownie. No, we are a nation of people that do a lot of dumb stuff. Actually, from all of the nations, we are brilliant. Great inventors. I don't want to say inventor. Creator. We have creators. But there's something wrong with us. Because when it comes to each other, all that greatness we have, we can't even have love. All that greatness we have, we can't even share the love. We can't even have a simple conversation. I'm going to tell you what. Alright? And one of the reasons is when you pull yourself away from trueness, from your true identity. When you explain the role that it's not of you. But again, we are on earth. And we in the devil's playground. So of course, all that really to be part of the show, part of the arc. They're going to show you the capability. Some of you are playing so hard. Well, you're giving it your life. Not your audio. Straight up your lives. You're giving it. Yeah. Remember how delicate you are to do the things that is not of you. And when it comes to do righteous things, you bicker, stumble, you become a coward. You're brave to do evil stuff, but you're a coward when it comes to do righteousness. You're a coward when it comes to speak truth. You're a coward when you have to defend or glorify the Creator. That's what it is. So when you don't recognize, and when you're supposed to be a banana, but in your head you think you're a pineapple. And no one can now tell you you're not a pineapple. Because they sell you a dream. You buy that dream. And you sold out your identity for your dream. And the same way you're willing to deal with that dream, it's the same way they're buying your dream for $1. And still let you know it's just a dream. So with $1 on a dream, they're going to buy you out. With $1 on a dream, you're going to sell out. Yeah. So it's like all these things you're seeing right now going on, the distraction and negativity. When you see all certain people Because I know YouTube is all here. They got the bots on me always waiting to hit me in the head. But when you see certain people in a certain situation, or you may look from the inside on the outside, and you might be watching these individuals, and you that's watching them may say to yourself, oh, they got a good life. Oh, they got a 2025 car. Oh, they're always happy. And you allow that to burn your eye. You allow that to forsake your purpose. You allow this to make you to go sell out your identity, to change, bleach your skin. First is to make you hate yourself. First is to make you uncomfortable with yourself. All them sisters are going to do that BBL. Why do you think they're going? Because they're uncomfortable with themselves. And at the meantime, they want to look like princesses, and they don't know about hard work and dedication. You will never see them trying to do some squats and some workouts and some run out. They take the easiest way out. And the easiest way is I go over there with the doctor. And then, yeah, you did that, but then what you don't know is you got worms coming out your butt. What you don't know is you stink. What you don't know is you just becomes a live wire. Yeah. What you don't know is later on you could set yourself up to get cancer in the butt. Yeah. So be what you're supposed to be. Excuse me. Do not try to fit yourself in the chambers of destruction. Yeah? So all them confusing people that living in the confusing world, that accept their life the way they want, they have the right to do that. It's their life. It's your life. And you live in it, right? But know that you could only live it one time in a lifetime. And that lifetime and that one time, those are the works of your hands. So if your works was of trickery, your works was works of abomination, sin, lust, your works was you change your identity from originality to vulgar. Yeah? You're nobody now, but you think you are somebody. See, a lot of nobodies always think they're somebodies, and a lot of somebodies always think they're nobodies. But there's a lot of no somebodies that wants the world to see them as a somebody. But what kind of somebody? It is somebody with love, for love is the cradle, to groom and to grow. Is it love? No. Is it confusion? Are they branching off? Are they here to continue the work? Which work? Negative. For they're there to influence those that has not turned that way, to run and say, turn, I have this and this gifts for you. A lot of us love gifts. You take a guy, poor guy, start getting him $5,000 every week. Give him a nice car. All of a sudden, that man that was quiet, and if he don't know himself, all of a sudden he becomes mad. You getting $5,000 a week. It could be that the first week you give him that $5,000, he has not saved nothing and put it in. He just want the world to know, hey, listen, Yeah. Pulls off. Yeah. So, when you're original, you ain't got nothing to prove to no one. When you're original, you're humble as a dove. When you sanctify, it's always righteousness. In the sense, in the true essence of time, you will unfold truly with truth. Grass on, grab on, grass on, grab on, don't let it go. Keep. For I am you and you are me. Yeah. Don't hate on me. For when as soon as you see me and you hate me, you just hate yourself. You are in my world and I'm in yours. But stay true. So originality could allow you to stay in your true, full form, fat form, true, full form. How do I say? True, full form. Throw into your true, full, cross, form, thriller. 6 point. So, stay in your true form. Don't sell out. Stop selling your souls for that diamond and for that gold. But not only for the diamond and for the gold. For some of you just want to grow old, but say you're rich with the wealth to show. But your wealth is leaving you like ghosts. So again, still original people. That's simple. What the Most I asked of you, he says, stay true to yourself. Walk upright and raise thy head. And when thou speak truth. If you're looking to show yourself all the time, then there will be no truth in you, because that means you have to try to convince someone. You have to pretend to be what you're not to impress someone. I ain't got time for that. Because if I am original, then of course I am the true source. So everything of mine is Gucci. Everything of mine is just the energy. It's just up. It's down. It's around. It's in me. It's pure. It's raw. It's love. It ain't watered down. It ain't cut down. It ain't no other version. Nah, it been the same one. That one. That style. That way. That pattern. That original thing. That you don't see it, but it's there. Within you, I know it's there. Within me, I could feel it's there. So guess what? I just gotta show it. I ain't even gotta say it. I just gotta show it. If I say it, would you know it? Or you would abuse I'm saying it. Oh, what would you do? But if I show it for you to know it, then when I does it and you see it, of course you will accept it and you will appreciate it. I don't have to talk about it. A real woman, her man ain't gotta talk to her. Because there's a language. This is called language, the code of love. With love, the compassion of love allow me spiritually connecting with you. I don't have to talk to you. I look at you, you really know what. You can look at me and really know what time it is. It's like thieves. They be a connection. They've been robbing and doing the same old scene for eons. What make them last so long? Because they know how to work with each other and communicate. And because of that, that gives them an advantage over the ones that is looking to catch or see or hold or stop until, just like so, he feel like so, and lose that click, that communication they used to have back then, like so. So negative within two that was one, two that came and becomes one in the one state of mind, and in that one movement, okay, and that one sound, that echo in every ear heard that one sound, for that one sound was that sound that everybody knew was that one sound. That was the awakening sound. It's the same thing. I'm not wrong. You're not wrong. But stop trying to argue with me. Because while you arguing with me, you arguing with yourself. For we know we all are self from self. And who is self? Self is me. Self is you. Self is who? Self is all of us that came as who? I. So I am me, myself, and I, just like you. Just like you. So remember, when you point that finger, rich finger, it could be the same finger that's coming right back at you. So don't think that you are better than me. So again, it still takes me to make you, or you to make me, or for us to make a circle, and for you to go the opposite way, and I go the anti-clockwise. You see what I'm saying? But at the ending of the day, we just created the yin and yang. For you was going that way, and I was going that way, and because of that, we create a life circle that I will see you. So of course, be true. Be true to you so you could be true to others. How could you be true to me when you are not true to yourself? You're feeling me? How could you say you know me but you don't know yourself? For if you know yourself, of course, you would know the brotherhood. You would know the love. You would respect and honor. Of course, you would be thy brother's keeper. But if you don't know your brother, but you think you know your brother, you see what I'm saying? You think, what they say? You gotta know. For if you know your brother, you does not have to think anything to words, for there is a flow that flow from brother to brother, as brother in arms, as brother in the circle, as brothers that could teleport. If we all is a charge, who is a receiver receives charge, then we could send our electrical impulse to each other, just like animals they do. And some animals, it's not even the same species as the other, but it comes a time within time they get to understand how to build and how to communicate, because it becomes what? Better for all. And it becomes better for all and one. All. So I get to know you, you get to know me, but it's not about I'm knowing you and you knowing me. It's about how could I serve you and how could you serve me in the sense of long life and prosperity. So look out in the wild when certain boa constrictors or snakes or whatever prey that is creeping. Someone who knows put the shoes on the other feet. I could be there. I could be right there where you at, being you. And yeah, here goes the Bengal tiger. It's creeping up on me. But here goes the monkey. Or here goes that bird. And send that signal. So when we work together, we overcome. And love is the credit. So do not be like them three lions that allow they lioness to see them truly for what they really were and not what they did look like. Because these lioness knew that they were lioness and they were the king of beasts. They were the men. And when these lioness see that type of mother that could not help their offsprings, nor them, but create more chaos, they have to make a decision of how they're going to able to eradicate this before it end up coming and have everybody going haywire. So one bad apple spoil the whole bunch. So this is why the lioness deal with them like that. This is why the lioness, and they were not playing, they send them in exile. So sometimes in life, you need to cut out certain things completely before you become fully contaminated. They say if a certain snake or whatever bite you, you tie up here and if whatever, you know, according to the type of snake. Some they'll say just cut off, or some you cut and suck out, whatever. But I'm saying, all of that makes where there is a way, there is a will to be spent. And how you going to actually represent nature, reality, or are you really going to sit and observe and follow? So in time of your rim cycle, you could be able to pass it on. See, they have a torch, Statue of Liberty got a torch in the hand. You got a torch in the Olympics, running. Why you run with this torch? It's a light that you want to bring on to pass on. You see a different type of light. So if I'm going to represent truth, my light got to be pure and bright. But truth is brightness, that anybody could see the truth. You don't have to be able to see. The truth is so powerful it makes blind people able to see, dead people able to hear. Nothing but the truth. I'm not talking about like the truth when you go to court, they tell you swear in the Bible. I'm talking about sincerely true. I'm talking about truth that is just naturally created righteous people. There are people that comes from a different angle where they will not be like your average person. Your average person will tell lies. They will steal the tricky fire. There are people that comes from a different breed of the rim. And they will not want this from you. They will not take that from you. And they would work and they would do this and they would do whatever. And they rather tell you, okay, how much is this? And they don't have enough. They'll say, okay, I'll be back. And they will get that instead of saying to you, and yet, you know, and there are others that will not even, there are others that will want to take it from you and say, well, when I get it, I'll pay. And some might pay, but some, again, everything is an angle. Life is an angle. But if you want that angle to become straight, you have to put love with it. You got to protect that love because there's a lot of love snatchers out here. That false pretenders. Watch out for the false pretenders. So righteousness is a thing that, it's like Olympics, it's like doing the calisthenics, it's like learning to do a backflip. The more you work on yourself on it, the better you becomes at it. And a lot of people, why they say, oh, no one is righteous, in the sense of no one is not trying to be righteous. Because it's like, since your shower asks the question, which one of you is righteous? Cast the first stone. We find out no one is righteous. But it never said to you that you couldn't become righteous. You know, he says from a man could be aware of all things that he does is. If you could just watch all the things that you do in life and remember how we spoke about conscience? Make your conscience be your guide. Whoever made Pinocchio, I give them to answer, but yeah, let your conscience be your guide. You see, you was gifted from creation with conscience. With conscience. So let your conscience be your guide. This is why I say we are perfect when we allow conscience to play the role of the guide. We are perfect. But when we eliminate conscience, that means we has none to charge us. We have none to remind us of anything. As we looking like I was watching this experiment, and some of us are like some of the uh, creatures or some of the animals that they use for the experiment, and a lot of us is like, and we can't blame. I can't say I'm blaming these people because they just got sidetracked. They got they grabbed their mind. They sent a beam at them. See, these beams sending right now all over through your television, through all your high tech equipment. They're beams sending at you. They're sending beams at you right now. They can send a beam and hit you in your damn eye, and you be like, ah, ah. You be like, ah, ah, and just cause your migraine to just start hurting. And you be like, what, right? Oh, what? Listen, I was a little boy. I was watching Star Trek, and they had lasers. Chum, 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 chum. Do you know they have lasers right now? There are lasers in war right now. And now they look. That's the next thing they're talking about. Oh, all this ammunition and all that to buy to make one hit. But we gonna get lasers and that could fire all day. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So let's play that part right, bro. Let's play that part that the Most High has given us because the Most High knows who we are. We don't know who we are. But from the day we find out how powerful we are, because even your shower has says, hey, man, you think I'm great? But I'm telling you, they're going to have some of you that's going to do great things than I am. Now, why would he say that? Like, the power is not just for your shower. Most High shared that power with all his creation. That power is not just for Christ. Your shower told you, the Most High told you, I give you that same power too. I give you that same power. I give you that same ability too. I give you the same choices too. See, your shower just knew how to deal with his, and he didn't allow his eyes to be captivated by lust and sin and abomination. And as we know, we are in that stage of fine dust of this so-called life that, of course, it's easy for you to be tempted, easy to get in trouble, easy to do a whole lot of things that don't make no damn sense. But we just do stupid stuff. And you wonder, some people ain't got no brain, and some people are actually smart and think they're smart because you always think you're smart until you get caught. So yeah, but the thing is, there's a lot of brilliant people who bust brilliant moves, but in reality, is the move is really brilliant, or actually you think that since you're just brilliant and bright and clever that you would just be doing, yeah. So we do have beams of light to hit us. And like I said, we live in a society that creates some of these so-called beams of light from our gadgets, everyday gadgets that we use. And they could send it and hit you in your head and give you a migraine that could kill you. They could send, yeah. So when I see that, you be like, oh, right, where you get? But they doing lasers. Yeah. And all the phone thing. So again, I am just what I am. I don't need, and this is why I see why your shower said that. I am what I am. Because if you are what you are, you cannot be nothing else but what you are. So your shower letting you know, hey, listen, I am what I am. I am that is, that was, that will always be. What the higher boss created, that's what it is. And that day, that time, that hour, that place, that moment, that was that time. I am what I am. So I see 100%. When you shower, say, I am what I am. And I see when the Most High says, I am. Because that I am is serious. That's when you has already released yourself. You release, they say, me, myself, and I. So you know how to bust, make 3 individuals, and you know how to take them same 3 individuals and becomes 1. And that's what it is. Because when you're righteous upon conscience, then you don't get misled and get carried away. Because throughout your days, if you practice to punch a brick every day, yeah, after a while, your hand, and you punch a brick, after a while. So practice do make perfect. And when you are what you are, and you open certain chambers, we all have chambers, 36 chambers, 18 chambers, but 48 chambers, 105, 109. It's full of chambers. It's how far you can take this to the next level. How far could you go to the Jacob's ladder on the next level? It is mine. Yeah, but have you ever mind travel time? Mind travel time. Because since I have my mind and they put time before me, means, in other words, time is ahead of me. So I need to race to catch up with time. How about that? I am time. And time is trying to catch with me. Yeah. Because actually, time do pass you. You have to leave time ahead for time to catch up with you. And it does. Time always catch up with you. That's why I say what goes on comes around. Because time always catches up with you no matter what you do. So it's like we get the okay to run as fast as possible. Oh, like some Goku stuff. So fast. And you know it's the story of the rabbit and the turtle. So fast that, so you don't catch it. Let me just rest right there. And by the time you check it out, time catches you by. Time catches a lot of men, old age. Time catch you by. Had a lot of money. Scandalize your money with a lot of different women. Had a whole lot of things going on. When you was man, you spending money here, going to the club, buying out the bar. Yeah, and then time catches on. And it comes a time when you have no money. And you can't do none of that. And you only have a memory that doesn't live like how we do. So people, love, and all praise unto the highest King. 1 hour? Yeah, 9 minutes. I just up here. So again, salute to y'all guys. And always nice on the live talking to y'all. And these are the last days that you see. When I mean, these are the times of time, not the last days, times of times, where the times get more dreadful on top of time, and time ticks, tick in a different fashion, a different form, a different way. And only the waves of time comes like the ocean waves. Because every time the waves of time hit us as a solar people, the wave of time hit us, it'd be devastating, bro. And they're about to make a wave of time to come and hit us. Because they're going to make life hard. Life does not have to be hard, but it's all prophecy. And it's all mimicking the Godhead. All trying to mimic the Godhead. So it doesn't matter the president or whoever, the leaders of the world, or the one leader of the world, or New World Order, or the Morris, whoever, whatever, who died, passed away, skull and bones. They all just set the order. The order is to continue going under self. But I don't like self. Self is selfish. And the world has become part of self, of self-destruct. So under I am, I got to be in proper form. Proper. My foundation, I have to be solid. Stand upright. So I could be that I am. To be for me, so I could be for you. I cannot be weak and to becomes the I am, then you gonna be a burden. And I ain't gonna able to do nothing for you but confuses you. And I just see that's what happening with the world. Those that goes out to say they're coming to preach and teach, they have not become the I am. So because of that, they come under thought of, state of, their mind, their ideology. It has nothing to do with them. It has to do with I am. So what we all are of the human, well, I want to say the light cycle, not throw human out of that. We all, I am, we are. I am what I am. We are what we are under the life cycle. The life cycle. What life cycle? It is a spiritual thing first before it ever becomes physical. And we have to overstand. If we only acknowledge the physical, which we have no understanding and no communication, because even man unto man is so unjust, because it takes one man to a next man to end up in some stupid argument and one kills one, and that's supposed to be I am my brother's keeper. I am what I am. You're supposed to be to your brother, kind to your brother, to lift him up, but you destroy him and you break him. And the leaders and those that is of the veil that is behind the iron curtain, they turn a blind eye when they already know. Since they are what they are and who they are, it is of the Most High. Let us confuse them and turn them to hate each other and let them know that they have no brother, no love, no understanding. So let's teach them how to destroy the I am by hating themselves. So this is why you see brothers the way they are. This is why you see brothers have the type of state of mind, and brothers are always talking about, bro, this is how I see it. This is what I feel. It's not about you, bro. It's about we all that breathing in this universe. That's why I say it's not about flags. It's not about Jamaica. It's not about America. It's not about Guyana. See, look how it is. You could know things in Guyana, they know pure fire. And because of a little girl, they say, right? That's what they said. That all started over a little girl, right? They kill this little girl and they're looking for this little girl, they say, and then they find her in the pool when everybody go look for her. She was never there, now she's in the pool. So whatever it is, boom, boom. Then burn down the motel, motel, showtel, whatever it is, right? Burn that down. And then pure fire. And then I hear this is something with the police station in Guyana. So it's like, you see, this phone that I'm making this live on, people are gonna do things just to get views. And this dog just farted. Hey boy, move your stinking butt. You just open your eyes right there. Move it. Stink. Why do you do that? You don't have manners, man. But it stink like. I'm not telling me and dog can't live in the house, and I'm glad I'm not gonna be here, guys. Because imagine this dog supposed to be outside in his house. Just like I have a home, you have a backyard. You put him in there and put a house there for him. So when you do them type of boopsing, I'm not supposed to inhale that. You see what? Again, the dog is part of the family. Okay? And this is again, I am telling you what time. And I'm going to say this. I know destruction is upon this. Because the people that make the little dog there, like my dog there, like this your dog, not my dog. The lady dog there, you sure we look is a yucky. Would them have some dog way smaller than the yucky? And you know what I see? I see them make them dog there. And I have to say the scientist is a demon. Him sit down there and think about things, demonic pleasures. See, because I see the man make a little dog there so. And the man no see nothing to do. The man put a piece of underneath for the dog. The dog have a thing where it walk from yes so to this so. No, why a little dog fear have something that run it to this so. I have this, and he's just a little mutt. Not a mutt, but he's a little dog. Why? The dog has more body than donkey. That little dog there. And when he charge up and that thing pop out, he have to stay one place. He can't even move until he catch himself. It's scientists. And I know why they make this dog. This is why I say this world is a doggy dog world and a demonic. Because a lot of the sisters, say they don't want a man. That's what they say. I don't want a man. I don't want a man. And they have gone so bad, treat people so bad, they move to animal. These dogs like to lick. My dog here, this dog here, always try to lick me. I wash my hand every minute. I'm telling them, get away from me. They like to lick. These people are demons and they know what they are creating. And they have the whole world, everybody from different countries doing some type of evil that is not right, that is against the Most High. Just this antichrist is here feeding is evil. And people will do evil and people will shake their hand and people will do good and people will catch them and hang them in the streets, beat them and kill them people. Remember, it's Redshot BlackStar say these things and you're gonna see these things. You see, enough things I see with my eyes and I know say Satan, Lucifer, Iblis, he's free and he's on the face of the earth, roaming through and forth in the earth, creating abomination because each time is short and each trying to see how him could guide the Most High people. See? So he's looking for souls. He wants to win. This is a war and a race going on and Satan is running around. Satan is running around. Yo, what's wrong with you, bro? I give you a kicking on your backside, bro. Shit, bro. We do a lot of stupid stuff, bro. Why are you trying to eat the pillow, bro? Just mischief. Yeah. Down to the dog, look on the dog. The dog already destroyed whole on a bed. And a dog is just like does little things, just like deceive people. It's a nice dog, but him have like a weird about him. When sometimes I watch, I sit down there and I study him and I say, you know, sometimes if a man have a dog or a cat, any pet, people have pet and the pet look like them sometimes. Majority of the time, the pet have the same attitude them have. And I don't want over this, but I know that's all life. Still, your dog, there's something of you will have the same type of attitude and do the same type of things you like to do. Yeah, man. So we're going to leave it as that with people. Love and respect. And like I said, me not no glasses and can't see where I go on. The demon boss. I can't see that. I wish I could have seen these things to read. I can't see that. Demons, bro, idols. I try to see these things there, okay? For God, right here on live. Yes, that's why I tell people the truth. When you speak the truth, it's in you. So it's Godhead. The Godhead is of righteousness. Who's gonna hold the righteousness of the Most High? It's the people. The righteous people. Who is holding the demon head? It's the wicked people in this Iowa. So just like these evil forces could have people to represent them and to push them up. Most high, yes, have the guarded part earth. Yes, I am we of righteousness. Yeah, there's only one, that is greater than all. And we worship, not worship, but we glorify the one there. And we know the one there. And we're not getting the one there mixed up with no other whole heap and mix up. Too much people die behind this God thing. And it's not supposed to be so hard and difficult. Because we know there is a creator. And we know, say, there is a way. And where there is a way, there is a will. But who is the one that want to will the thing, will it around us, and don't will it in the direction of righteousness? Because they know, say, it was us that was the kings and queens. And it's us that is the original man upon the earth. It is us out of we many came out, and we don't make whole of a nation upon the face of the earth out of us. So respect and love. And I mean a red shot black star. I am what I am. I am that is, that was, that will always be a servant unto the righteous people, unto the righteous ways, seen and who the Most High arise. No one couldn't trample down. But prosperity and love is the cradle of the beginning of the life source. No love, no life. No love, no energy. No love, but only demonic ways. Fire, burn up. Salute. Vote. Peace, my people, and love. Yeah, until next time. Oh, I end that. Look, I can't even see if you end the video. I look at the next video. I look for